this is Anisha here, and now we have the SNAP application form opened up as well also. So by now, all of you guys have the major exams, which is your CAT, NMAT, SNAP, XAT exams announced, registration forms open. Please make sure you do not wait till the last day to fill in the application forms. सारे application forms जल्दी से fill कर लो. Details and steps where to fill the forms, I will be walking you guys through the video. Today I will be talking to you about SNAP, and to keep your life easy, all the links will be there in the description also, so that you can get access to it. Okay. Now let's look at some of the important dates for SNAP exam. SNAP exam this time is happening 3 dates, which is 8th December, 15th December and 21st December. The good thing is the third attempt is also on a Saturday. That's a weekend for us. Last 2 times it was over a Friday. So Saturday is definitely a much better option. Essentially, this is going to be one application form, one exam, which you give to get into 17 symbiosis institutes like SIBM Pune, SCMHRD, SIMC, like that. Totally, there are 17 institutes. 27 different programs. For example, SIBM has MBA, then MBA Innovation and Entrepreneurship. SCMHRD has got MBA, MBA Business Analytics, and MBA Infrastructure program. So different programs are there. So overall, one exam which you can give 3 attempts, best of the 3 will be considered by all the symbiosis institutes and programs. Alright, now watch this video to understand step by step how to go about with your registration. Before we register, certain important dates which we have to keep in mind. The registration deadline is 22nd November, Friday. So it's going to be ending before CAT. So make sure आप last तक wait नहीं करो, पहले fill कर रहे हो, ठीक है? Admit card for each SNAP attempt will come before that. So 8th December, SNAP 1, the admit card will come on 2nd December. For the second SNAP 2, which is on 15th, the admit card will come on 9th. And for the final SNAP, which is SNAP 3 on 21st December, our admit card will come out on 15th of December. Your admit card will have the exact timings, the test center, location, address given. Last year, SNAP 1 had 2 slots, morning and afternoon slots, because of the number of exam takers. So be prepared. Something like this can happen this year as well also. Your final results will come out on 8th of January, where your SNAP scorecard, SNAP percentiles will be published. Okay. To get a more detailed idea about each and every program, what you can do is run through these MBA institutes, all the programs information given. For understanding the exam, you need to remember just one important thing. SNAP is definitely the easiest exam of all the exams that you are preparing for. 60 minutes, 60 questions, and you will be done with the exam. You won't even realize that. These 60 questions are coming from 3 sections. Verbal, that's called as General English, 15 questions. Logical Reasoning, 25 questions. Quants and Data Interpretation, 20 questions. Overall, 60 questions, 60 minutes, 60 marks. You have +1 for correct, minus 0.25 for incorrect. Best part, there is no sectional cutoff, no sectional time limits. So you will have full 60 minutes to go through the entire 60 questions, which you can keep going back and forth the way you like it. Alright, so that's the number one thing to know about the exam, about all the colleges. You can go to the respective sites and you will get information, or stay tuned to the channel. I will walk you guys through all the process, interviews, and how do we go about with preparing for SNAP as well also. Okay, now let's start filling the form. First thing we have to do is come to this SNAP. When you click on this apply for symbiosis MBA, you will be taken to the online registration portal. Click on register. This is where you are going to be filling your entire registration form. Certain important things that you need to keep in mind is in the registration instructions, you will read all the instructions carefully and then move on to the next step, which is to continue. Fill in the details, click on save and continue, and OTP will be sent to the mobile number and email ID that you have entered. Please make sure you put the correct email ID and the correct mobile number for submitting it to your SNAP ID. The SNAP registration cost is 2250 for each attempt of SNAP. So if you're giving 2, it will be 4,500 and so on like this ahead. In addition to this, for each and every program of MBA, you have to pay additional 1000 rupees to apply to that particular college, that particular program. Important thing to remember here, every college will have its own independent deadline. So you will have 17 different deadlines which you have to keep track of. Before submitting your forms, make sure you submit it. Certain these colleges like an SIBM Bangalore, Pune and SCM Pune, these will surely have the deadline before writing the SNAP exam. The others, some are after SNAP exam but before the SNAP results. Some of them are after SNAP results also available to apply. So based on what your scores are, you can take a decision on that. Okay. Now let's proceed ahead. Certain important things, there is a email ID. If you have any information, any queries, you can always write to info@snaptest.org. And for people who are there for your updates about the exam, there's an official Snap Telegram group. You can join that as well also. Okay. Important things for people coming in from the reserved category, we do have SC, ST category in SNAP exam. There is no separate category of EWS or OBC here. This reservation or the sanctioned intake for reservation is SC 15% of seats, ST 7.5% of the seats, differently abled 3% of the seats. In certain colleges, which is your SIIB Pune, SIDTM, SICSR and SCIT, we have 5% reservation for children or wards of the defense personnel. So you get an advantage of coming from a defense background. Okay, this is for the category. Now, once you're applying in your defense category, you will have to make sure that you have the requisite documents, you have the dependent details, like defense category general has 80% seats for defense personnel and their dependents. Defense category special, that is 10% seats for defense personnel. Okay, differently abled, you will have different difficulties or disabilities which are covered in this. You will need your proof, you will need your certificate for all the categories which you choose, whether it's SC, ST, defense, PWD, you need to have the requisite document. Disabilities which are covered are vision impairment, hearing impairment, locomotor disabilities, mental retardation, multiple disabilities, dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. So this is something which should explicitly be there given on your PWD certificate. Okay. In case of certain other universities like or colleges, you can say, for Nagpur, that is in SIBM Nagpur campus, 25% of seats within the sanctioned intake are domicile candidates. So that means people who have Nagpur domicile. So Nagpur domicile candidates means people who are domiciled in Nagpur for a period of 5 years as on the date of commencement of the academic year, and who are or will be graduates or students of the Nagpur University. So you will get that advantage coming in for your domiciled category. Okay. Payment instructions, you can make your payments online through the various payment gateways. You can make it through demand draft as well also. Each program has its own eligibility criteria again, which you can refer, read it up out here. Once you are done reading this, then we move on further ahead, which is to coming to our actual SNAP application form, which we start filling now. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill it one by one. Very, very important things to keep in mind. Please don't make any mistakes, any blunders in your spellings of your name, your address, your email ID, your contact. All information should be something which you will use and refer to on a daily basis. Okay, and keep them a little professional. Don't have unprofessional emails which you made in your childhood or school being accessed for the admission process. Category, you will see again here which category you belong to. General is referred to as open category. So select that. Then we look at the nationality which we are there. Next question is, are you NRI candidate? Yes or no? Okay, so you choose based on your profile whether you are an NRI or not. Then comes the 3 SNAP tests. Which do you wish to give? 1, 2 or all 3? You can select in the checkbox. Based on you selecting that, then you get to choose the location where you want to give your exam. So you get your select snap test city preference. Here I can see yes, Mumbai slots are available for snap test 1, so I can definitely go ahead and book that. Same lines you would have it for your snap test 2 and 3 as well. Now, next thing that comes is you have to upload your passport size photo. I have always been suggesting this. I would keep repeating it again. Keep a document on your dashboard or on your desktop which says applications, important documents, where you will keep a copy of your formal picture, signature, mark sheets, documents for WorkX, whatever validation and proof that would be required. Okay. Once you have uploaded your picture, we now go ahead. Please make sure everything is filled correctly so that you can proceed ahead. Reconfirm the information which is there and click on OK to proceed ahead. Please check the OTP that you would have received. Enter the OTP and let's go ahead to the next step. You have the option to click to make payment right now or pay later. So if you click on pay later, you get logged out. If you want to go ahead and pay right now itself, then you can start by paying form application now. Once you have registered, you have entered the details, your information would be saved and captured. So like I said, pay later option. So now I need to do is go back, log in into my dashboard once again. This dashboard, you would have got your credentials immediately after the OTP verification on on message. So please check your username, password and login. Please make sure that you keep a repository of all your login credentials saved on one Google Sheet so that you do not forget, misplace any login credentials or anything. Alright, once you have logged in, this is how your dashboard would look like once again. You will come and click on make payment so that you can click play for your application form. You choose your payment gateway, whichever payment gateway instructions you select. It will then take you to the payment gateway page to make the payment and proceed ahead. Once you are done with making your payment transaction, then you will be allowed to proceed ahead, complete your application form to submit your personal details, academic, work experience details, and to apply to each and every program also which you wish to apply. Now this is how your dashboard would look like for your information which you need to submit. First, we will go and update our personal details. Your name, date of birth is auto uploaded there. Rest of the things which are not yet fully uploaded on its own, just complete that. Comes to your work experience. Now interesting, the work experience which is counted by SNAP is till 31st May 2025. So please make sure you read all the instructions correctly well. You have certain colleges or certain exams which will accept till 30th June, some till 1st July, some till 31st July. So make sure you're reading and selecting the correct option. Okay. Here you have to enter it in months, your work experience. Then we come to the educational details. In case of CGPA, please convert to the percentage using the conversion formula given on your mark sheets. If no conversion formula is given, then you automatically do it directly. Okay. Here now you will punch in your 10th and 12th mark sheet or marks, essentially that's all which is required. Then you choose your highest aggregate highest qualification, then choose the aggregate percentage of the UG degree, UG education type. So like I've done engineering, so I will choose engineering out here. You will choose the qualifying degree, whether it's BE or BTech, depending on whatever is there on your certificate, please update that. Then you need to select your university name. Okay, once you have done that, then comes next choosing the program which you wish to apply. So here you will see all the programs. Each one that you select, accordingly the amount 1000 rupees you will have to pay for the programs that you are applying. Then comes your address for correspondence. Please punch in your residential or hostel address where you are currently staying, so that if any information is required to be couriered or sent over, you will get that information. Okay, so please make sure you do not do any mistakes in your application. Okay, Now we have already selected the snap test option, which was snap test 1, 8th December. City selected was Mumbai, so that is going to come here. Then would you like to be considered for the dual program, yes or no? Your photograph is already uploaded here. Just click on save and continue so that we proceed ahead. And now you need to check your payment information. Everything is already uploaded. You can preview your application form and print it as in when it is required, right? Now this same form, you can go to your My Form option and keep adding in the colleges and programs till their last deadline based on what is your personal choice to prepare for or to apply for. Okay, that's how simple the SNAP application form is, nothing else, no complex, no much more documents required. Make sure you select your category properly, your contact details and academic details, because that will be shared with the college, the campus which you are selecting to apply as well also. So I hope this video helps you to understand where and how to fill the SNAP application form. Once again, I would like to highlight, definitely it's one of the most easiest exams, so make sure you are attending your sessions, you're practicing SNAP level questions, take the mock tests. And quick highlight for you guys, every Saturdays 10 p.m. we have SNAP Saturday boot camps to help you guys prepare to SNAP level questions and time management strategies. You have 20 mock tests, each having a toppers attempt where an SIBM alumni is solving the exam paper like it was his actual exam. You have mock sectional tests. You also have the SNAP Maximizer books, which has got 1,000 questions which are must do for SNAP exam. This much you do, trust me, you guys will definitely get good scores in SNAP. You have best of 3. You can space out your mocks to be given equally before each of these attempts. If you guys have any more doubts or questions about SNAP preparation, drop in the comments section. I will help you out. And there's a cute little handbook called as the SNAP handbook, which will help you to have information about SNAP paper pattern, the number of questions and importance of each and every module with respect to how many questions have been coming in the past 5 years, the colleges, their cutoffs, their highlights like the placement highlights, batch fees, certain sample SNAP questions for practice, everything available in this handbook. So drop in the comment section handbook and we shall share you guys with the link from where you can download the same. Alright, thank you so much for joining in. All the best. Take care.